Definitely all of her academic qualifications and her amazing career. She should be really proud to think of all the lives she's impacted positively.
So true. Your eyes.
Well, that's easy, but it's also very selfish because it's me, it's you, and it's Eve and Catherine. It's four strong women who have taken control of their lives, created wonderful lives. She raised four women who believe in themselves and who have such strong self-value and self-esteem that they demand to be treated well and to have good lives. And that is an achievement in Ireland in the 60s and 70s. It's an achievement anywhere, but it's particularly an achievement under the adverse circumstances that we found ourselves in Ireland in the 60s and 70s. Very few women raised four powerful, liberated, loving women like Carol did. That is an achievement.
Where do you start with Carol? Because she's achieved so much. She has a great family who loves her. She's so fit and sporty, heads out all the time. She's one of these few women who's done every single mini marathon and hasn't missed it. And I was delighted this year to do part of it with her all around her neighbourhood, which was fantastic. She was head of her department in work. She reached the pinnacle of her career, and everything she does, she just goes for the top. I remember when Carol and I were both studying at the same time. She had gone back to do a master's and I was finishing my undergraduate degree in psychology, and we actually took our exams in the same hall on one day, and we both graduated together. And I remember going into UCD to sit our exams and being nervous as usual. Would I do okay? How would it be? And I remember Carol, even though I knew and I had confidence in her abilities and her experience, she was nervous going into the exam. And as it turned out, she came out first in her class, and I just laughed. I just thought this was so Carol, she just underestimated how wonderful she was and how much knowledge she had. So that was an amazing achievement to see that she would come out first in her class. I wasn't surprised, really. I was delighted for her.
Oh, she's had fantastic achievements in her life. She's look at the marathons she's run for all those years, those mini marathons. She took up tennis late, and she really got into it, and she really got so much fun out of it. She was so career driven. I remember she used to come home really late at night, and the girls would be worried about her. And Carol would have stacks of stuff that she was working on because she really was so dedicated to her job.
Really amazed that, yeah, she does have. In the first place, her kids are. That would be enough. You four girls are just every one of you is in your own right. You're number one.
And name some of Carol's achievements.
Well, she has done all of the mini marathons. That's incredible. And that's an incredible achievement, and I don't know how she does all of them.
Carol has so many achievements. She had an amazing job in the past. She has a lovely family, and the fact that she has run not 37 but 38 mini marathons is inspirational.
What are Carol's achievements? Oh God, it's such a hard question. The woman has achieved so much. She's a hard act to follow, it's true to say, but I think when I think about all of her achievements, what comes to mind is that she was the maker of her own destiny and own life. I can't believe that she came over to Europe at such a young age, an American, like most Americans don't go to Europe these days. Back in the days on a boat, on a ship traveling the Atlantic, and then going all around Italy and France and Britain, and coming to roost in Dublin in Ireland. I just think that's incredible. I can't imagine doing that myself. And here's Grace. kind of following in her grandmother's footsteps. So I think that, you know, that's an amazing achievement. Now she got waylaid a little bit, and we were urging her on to the next chapter of her life for quite a while, and then Ciara and myself, I think, provided a little bit of legal backing and a little bit of moral support, and the next thing she had the big D and moved on with the most amazing next chapter in her life. She was her own homeowner, and she took hold of her own destiny there as well. I always said to Carol that was something to really be proud of, you know, to really know when to move on with your life and know when the next chapter was coming. And I suppose that's a really fabulous example to set to all her male and female grandchildren and daughters as well. And so I just think that's incredible, you know, coming from, like, Carol, you know, coming from the 1940s when you were born, and you know, so just amazing. So well done, and we're looking up to you all the time for direction, and I suppose you're leading by example.
I think going back to college, finishing her degree in psychology, and then you know, having such a great career in helping all those families over the years, making a difference in their